Alright, should have everything set up now. Should have everything set. Alright. Also, hello Lance, hello Co, hello Glitch. Welcome back to stream. What do you mean Fortnite's a great title? Yep, my super creative stream title for the night. Yep. Oh, hey. What's up, Wit? Long time no see, man. How you been doing? Hello, Michael. Hello, Drawbo. It's all good. I know what you're referring to. You're all good. I give you a warning. Just don't do it again. But you're good. Welcome back to stream. Hello, Trey. Is it? I think it's Treyas. Trey Jackson. Hello. I'm gonna stream, everyone. Hello, DC and Marvel Gamer. Hello, Labs. Looks like Labs started the TikTok chat as well. I heard Disney's making a Coco too. Yeah, I'm not thrilled. I think Coco is an incredible movie that was really good as a standalone. Who knows? Maybe the second one will be good too, but I don't know. Did it really need a sequel? Am I excited about OG season? Honestly, no. Mostly, season 3 is just like a POI update. Like, I'm more excited for the skins, to be honest. Like, I'll probably like get the umbrella, but that'll be it. Although, fun fact, season 3 is the first time I bought anything in Fortnite, so I guess I can relive that nostalgia. Also, hello, King Crimson. Hello, Hunter. Hype it up with OG Pass. Oh, that'll be hopefully good. Am I excited for... See, I'm excited to get Scorpion because I like Mortal Kombat. Alright, you know what? I feel like losing my mind. We're diving right into ranked. Totally a good idea, right, chat? Actually, I'm gonna do one warm-up in pubs. That's probably a better idea. What's the other two? We don't know yet. We'll probably find out tomorrow, is my guess. We know there's gonna be Rust Lord and Dark Voyager fused. Also, we did once see a skin in the surveys that looked like Rex fused with Burnout. So I think OG's Season 3's pass might be similar to the OG season, where we got like a lot of fusions. So if I were to guess the final one, I think it'll be Elite Archetype, or Elite Agent, I forget what they're called. Fused with Tomato Head is gonna be my guess. Hello, fool. Did you rewatch Coco? I always do it every May, honestly. That movie's a banger. That's like one of the more recent Disney movies that's just... I think it's Pixar, but still, it's one of the more recent ones that's just really good. Say that and Encanto are probably my two favorite of the more recent ones. Hoping the Lead Agent will get a remix. I think there's a high possibility of that. I actually think Reaper's the popular skin that's not going to get a remix, because, I mean, realistically, if John Wick in the game now, why would they do Reaper again? Popping off while I hear my friends in the background arguing. Yep, yep. I can unfortunately relate to you there, Crimson. Sorry, you gotta go through that, but I am unfortunately all too understanding on that matter. Anyways, what do I think about the update on Tuesday? I'm hoping for one, we get some cool skins out of it, and number two, I'm hoping they do some actually cool updates to the main battle royale. My god, we need it. Any theories on the next story quest? I'll be honest, I think it's gonna be kind of a big nothing burger. I think the next story quest is just gonna be Keisha kind of gets involved now, maybe questions Midas a bit, and then the final batch will just be Fletcher running away. Marioma's warm weather time. My weather's been fine, honestly. Oh, so Ashlyn, thank you. Welcome back to stream. Thank you for the gifts. Oh, not so invincible. Do I think more people will play OG during the later season? Yes, I think when we hit season... I made a video about this just yesterday, but I think once we hit seasons 4, 5, and 6, which are the seasons that people actually remember, because that's when Fortnite really started to get a lot of players, I think that's when OG is gonna like have a huge increase in players. Also, hello, Ruma. What else? The Immortal Full Power versus Loki. Oh. What's the fraud gonna do to Loki? Like, come on now. Welcome to the TikTok stream, Wit. Yeah, long time no see, man. I've been doing all right. I'm doing all right, Ruma. Hey, chat. How's everyone in chat doing? As a matter of fact, both y'all, by the way. So hello, Fortnite Invincible. We ain't gonna get a Star Wars season 3. That's not confirmed. I'm hoping we don't. But we'll see. That's good to hear, not so invincible. You think they'll expand the OG passes to make them more like normal? But no, I think they'll be maybe expanded to 4 skins. But I don't see them going past that. I definitely think, though, there's a real shot the first couple were only 3. Just because they really did not have much to pull from the first couple of seasons of the game. Whereas now we're starting to get to the point of like, okay, the recognizable Fortnite characters started showing up. So maybe they'll do something with that. Because season 1, you really only had Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault and Skull Trooper. I guess they had Crack Shot, but that's really it. And then season 2, you didn't really have much either. It was like season 3 and on is when we started to get the skins who we know a lot. I was glad you liked the videos, Aruma. Oh, wait. Hoping I'm saying your name right. Life BLI. Oh, no. No. Whenever I hear the Invincible title card. Oh. I can't read, but thank you for the gift, Rabbit. Cover up the chat for a second. On my end, whenever I hear the Invincible title card. Oh, the place in your head. Ah, fair enough. I see what you're saying. Hello, Skull Guy. Oh, boy. Do I think Drift will get a mashup? And I'm hoping it's not a mashup because he already had 3 during the OG season. I'm hoping they just do like a fully upgraded version of him. Kind of like what they did with Renegade Raider and Black Knight. Because really, there's no Drift in the shop that comes around that is like close to the original. Like, sure, you have Rift Strider, who's a really good skin. You have the Summer Drift, who's also a really good skin. I mean, Drift Walker's a monster. So you see what I mean? There's not like a good replacement if you miss that battle pass. Whereas I think a lot of other skins got like pretty definitive upgrades. I don't think Drift has really gotten one yet. Am I the only one who thinks Vendetta is an extremely underrated Tier 100 skin? Yeah, might be. I was never the biggest Vendetta fan. I don't think he's terrible. I actually think the burst style one looks the best versus like the maxed out one. But I definitely am curious to see how they do him when they get around to the... What was it? Season 9 was Vendetta? Curious when they get around to those guys. How the new OG pass has been... No, we know about Rust Lord X Dark Voyager because of an official teaser, but that's it. You're not late, Wolf. I've only been going for about 9 minutes. Low-key excited for Ice King. Oh, if Ice King doesn't get a reskin, I'm gonna be so mad. Because they skipped down him during OG. Honestly, from that battle pass, I genuinely hope they don't do Lynx again, because she's had so many reskins. I'd rather have Ice King, Zenith, I don't even think others. What's her name? 1Z, I think, is the pajama one. Trog, yeah, Trog's never had a reskin. There's so many from that pass. Sergeant Winter's another one, never got a reskin. But also, alright, have a good night, Kel. Also, where am I streaming from? I mean, do you mean what I'm streaming on? I'm on both YouTube and TikTok. We already have way too many PoEs. Agreed. Yeah, when they do Season 8, yeah, don't do PoE. I know they probably will, but honestly, I'd encourage them, if anything, to do like Blackheart, maybe Lux. Who else is in that pass? I know there's actually some good ones in there. Oh, Fire King, I think was that. Or no, he was season 7, wasn't he? Oh, that'd be another good one. Watch the entire season 8 OG pass just be 3 PoE skins. I think people would lose their minds. Notice though, after all the complaining we did about PoE though, he has not gotten a reskin in chapter 6. So yes, it worked. How about we got a date for the last season of MHA? Oh, did we? I didn't even know that. October. Cool. I'll have to watch that when it comes out. How would they do Season X? Those skins are already mashups. That's the beauty with Season X. They can do the most wild combinations ever if you really think about it. Because Season X already had, like, fusions and all this other crazy stuff. They could fuse, like, they could make the least likely combinations ever. And I think that's the cool idea about a Season X fusion. Like, I don't know. I think we've seen it in a survey, like Black Knight and Bright Bomber, I think was something in a survey. But, like, I don't know. We can do something like, I don't know, maybe The Visitor and, like, Blackheart or something weird like that. Like a cyber pirate almost. I would just say go hog wild with that one. That'd be cool. We need more Fox Clan skins. You know, I'm never going to disagree with that take. Also, look, it's a bot. That one, Renzo. I almost wanted him to get closer so I can check. I hope the glider for next season isn't underwhelming. It will be. It'll probably look pretty much the same as the other two. I'm kind of hoping the gliders in the OG pass, though, start to not just be the, like, standard, like, default glider. I'm hoping we start to see some more unique stuff. I know it's supposed to be, like, the OG pass, but, like, come on. I strongly doubt there's gonna be anyone going, oh, it's not the default glider reskin for the 17th time. There. Sad Wonder's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, true. Going up. They fumble not giving the Night Conqueror a proper glider. That's true, yeah. I've been using, because I actually don't have the Season X Battle Pass. I've been using the Eternal Knights glider. That looks pretty cool with him. I'm actually running later this stream, so I haven't used that skin in a minute. Also, I will say, I said it at the very beginning of this stream, Season 3 is when I first bought a skin in this game, which was Rogue Agent. So I'm curious to see if the starter pack returns. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with skins returning. I don't care about exclusivity. I think there's a high probability, though, since we saw the Chapter 2 Season 1 starter pack return during Remix. Okay. You know, I might as well be a bot with the aim I've been having here. Oh my god. Instant redemption. Hello, Sebastian. Oh, so, hello, Alejandro. Where was it even from? I'm gonna guess Skillet Shop. Up top of the hill. Should've figured. There's 2 people up here. Okay. Honestly, I want either a Wild West season or a Steampunk season for... They should not do Wild West. Not right now. I would say wait a bit, because we don't want to go from crime season to outlaw season. Not a good idea. Actually, we already have outlaws. I think OG will end after season X. I think they'll go to chapter 2. My guess. So that's why I keep saying I would love, for example, a Japanese mythology season or an Egyptian mythology season. But because this Greek season is barely a year old, I've said they should wait until next year. You don't want to get these two themes like too close together, because we're seeing the fatigue with the heist right now. Because I know a lot of people don't like this season too much just because we just had Remix. And then a year before that, we had Kato's season, which was a heist season. And then even Chapter 5 Season 1 had heist mechanics in it. Like, I get why people are fatigued. Alright, let's run this guy. We need a DC. See, I'd be down with that. We haven't had that yet. That's like the one license season I think people would get pretty excited for. Because we've never seen DC to its fullest potential, whereas like Star Wars, we've had so many events. And also, who else you're gonna have from Star Wars people care about? I mean, you got like Grievous and Cal Kestis and Dooku, that's about it. Oh, and Mace Windu. Can't forget him. Chat say for the Emperor if we need a Warhammer collab. That'd be fun. Gaming Legends season could get a lot of hype. I agree. That's gonna require, oh, sorry, I started a lot of licensing. A lot of licensing to get that to work out. Also, welcome back, Emma Star. What's my favorite shotgun currently? You know, the one that's about to get vaulted, the Sentinel Pump. It's probably my favorite. Favorite of all time is, hilariously enough, the Thunder Pump. I'll be real, when I saw they named something that, I laughed hysterically. Because I once knew somebody who would call me that. I didn't miss my damn headshots. Yeah, the Hollow Twister and the Sentinel Pump will be gone this week, unfortunately. I don't agree with this decision personally. Now that I see you're loading straight AOT, you gotta come back. They got one last shot when the movie hits Crunchyroll. That's it. We need a lightsaber pickaxe. That's the one thing redeeming a Star Wars season. Lightsaber pickaxe. Bongo. Tank Hill still coming to the game. Possibly. You gotta remember, like, certain collabs get leaked years before they come into the game. So just because you hear, oh, this character's got leaked, they're coming to the game. Peter Griffin got leaked 5 years before it came out. I just like to remind people that we knew he was coming in 2020. He didn't come out till, what, 2024? So it was 4 years. You see what I mean, though? On time. Hell, Naruto, one of the first, like, big anime collabs we had, he was leaked over a year before he came into the game. So, hello, Neo Metal Sonic. Called Keisha Hall, you're shitting on Jules. No. I'm also not taking that back. She is. C-3PO might be a meme skin. He's already a back bling. Also, Clone Wars armor, Obi-Wan, Anakin's Battle Pass skins. You know what? I could see them doing that. Like, doing new versions of Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka. Just because, one, Ahsoka's locked behind a Battle Pass, so having the Clone Wars version in the shop would be awesome. And then also, yeah, Anakin and Obi-Wan already have shop skins, but I'm pretty sure everybody would rather have, like, prequels Obi-Wan than Anakin. Yeah, you can do his Clone Wars armor. Do I have a stream schedule? Oh, man, I've been doing just whatever recently, and I'm definitely not going to make one this week. I'm thinking relatively soon I'll have a stream schedule again. I used to, and then I took a break from streaming for a while, and I'm kind of getting back into it. I don't like making a schedule, because kind of just doing it whatever I'm feeling is keeping me from getting burned out of it. Because in truth, I'm as far as content creation goes, first and foremost, just a short form and long form video creator and a streamer last. I don't know how these guys do it for like 11 hours a day. I'd be so bored. I want Ahsoka's items. Yeah, it's all the same. Thunder, how did I get an A+ on a computer science test? Now, I didn't know there was a test. Depending on what it was, a lot of computer science is just common sense. There are 3 bots here now? I don't think there are. Okay, who are you? Knew something was up. Sheesh. Powers are mine. Why is there more fake memes in the chat? Oh no. See. There's a hello, cool face. I wonder if Fortnite will ever have... Oh, what, my skin? Eh. I got a lot of growing... You can get dill bits out of there? That caught me more off guard than what I was about to say. Maybe we keep growing as a community. Honestly. I'm definitely nowhere near the size to get an icon. The only thing I'm really curious about... Anyone know what it takes to get a locker bundle? Is there a content creator I can get a hold of for that? Like, I'm being so for real at this point. Like, I feel like I qualified for that at this point. Maybe. I feel like I got enough of a following to get that. Oh, so I think Rabbit sent another gift, so thank you. If you didn't, I guess my thing just bugged out. You would definitely qualify. I just don't know who to get a hold. I don't want to know who I get a hold of for that and how to get like the skins early, because like, oh my god, I'd love to be in that program. Ugh. Boon haunts me. Thank you. So something about his blinds for it. What? The defaults were Inquisitor armor. I feel like they would just do a couple Inquisitors. It's like a pack. What would I have in my locker bundle? I'd want to have one skin for Drift, one for Jules, because they're my two mains. Probably a few other items I use commonly, and if anyone knows my favorite item shop emote, it is fresh. So I'd see if I can irritate some quote-unquote OGs by bringing that back. As somebody who has it, where is it? There's some really random people with locker bundles, to be fair. Oh, no, I agree. They just, that's what I'm asking. Like, what does it take to get one? For a locker bundle. Who's David? Open Kendo. Yeah, they're dating, I know. That's a hello novelist. The hello camo. Oh my god. That's what camo, the reason we're just doing random rivals quotes now. That or just join the crowd, who knows? Wait, fresh. Yeah, fresh is the rarest emote in the game as far as item shop ones go. I didn't even buy this because I thought I was gonna get rare. I just bought it because it's the not unusual dance. What's up? I don't like that. I don't like how those footsteps and I don't see anybody. I don't like that at all. I don't launch pad actually. Nope, but I will take Pure chaos. We had a Cerberus squatter before Cerberus had a skin. Yeah, we did. You are correct about that. That was it's item shop, but it's in the set and menaces in. I forget what it's called. Like the season, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite seasons, but it's solid. I really don't understand why it's getting hate. Also, Rabbit, thank you for the gamepads. But yeah, this is definitely one of the most overhated Fortnite seasons, I would say. I feel like a lot of it's just fatigue from heist themes and heist mechanics that like every recent season's seemingly had. And honestly, I understand it, because it just seems like the last 3 years, it's pretty much been a lot of it. It's my prediction for the rest of the OG Pass for Season 3. Again, we saw the fusion between Rustlord and Arc Voyager, so I think it might be more fusion skins. I think one of them will be the concept art we saw of Rex fused with Burnout. And then it will be Elite. I think it's Elite Archetype is her name. Fused with Tomato Head. Those are my guesses. Or it could be a super tactical tomato head, like tomato head with elite archetypes, so like camo on. Now where's Sid? Maybe actually I haven't worn Sid in a minute. Another collab IP. I wonder if they're gonna do his Power Rangers. I think he got leaked. It wouldn't surprise me at least. Where do you find survey skins? Fortnite GG has them all like archived, and even you can categorize them by the ones who already came out and the ones that haven't. Lucasfilm has no excuse when TMNT weapons are both mythics and pickaxes. Lucasfilm is incredibly weird with the lightsaber, and so is Disney. I mean, I get it. It is like unironically the most well-known weapon in like cinema history. I'm not denying that. Also, ugh. Screw this. Just get inside. This is gonna be bad otherwise. I already got the vault, but I'm curious if they left anything. What? Why is like everything still here? I mean, okay, shouldn't really complain, I guess. Who's the better brother in your opinion, Kendo or Daigo? Like, as a brother, or like as a character? I go either way, what am I saying? Daigo may be a villain, but he's a villain with morals. Sure, I'll try to just get out of here and head over to Magic Mosses. See if I can get Brutus's minigun. Feel like Daigo's an anti-hero? Debatable. It is actually genuinely debatable because we're kind of being told he's not so good of a guy. Because at the end of the day, he is now, I guess, working with Fletcher and supplying him with the masks, but also he did take care of Shogun X just to free his sister. I think it's a wait and see kind of thing. He's definitely a very morally gray character. I think that's the safest thing we can say about him right now. Also, you're mine. I have 3 of these things. What else should I get? Really like him as a character? Oh, I agree. Out of curiosity, did I buy the quick spot? Nope. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying any of the Quicks cosmetics. What's better, the minigun or the drum gun? Probably the drum gun, but barely. It's also just because it shoots, like, it starts firing a little bit quicker. Alright, well, there's that. Does the minigun have a cooldown still? I believe so. What's my opinion on next season being rumored to be a store? I hope they don't do that. I really, really hope they don't go that route. Where'd he go? Ow. Yeah, boy. Is that the car from earlier? Strange. I'm a really big Star Wars fan, but for some reason I feel like a Star Wars season would be boring. It's because we've seen them do Star Wars with so many events. I think like a 2-week Star Wars event would be awesome, and I love to see it every time. But yeah, I don't think Daigo sounds like. How do I even describe this voice? Whoa! All right, didn't expect that. Probably like. I don't even know who like best describes. Probably kind of like Sasuke, to be honest. Like I know he's the oldest of the siblings, but like I don't think he sounds particularly that old. Oh, fairly young still. Whatever happened to Valeria? Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. I feel like they just forgot at this point. Thoughts on OG season? I mean, it's gonna be season 3, so it's kind of lame. Season 3 is quite literally just one POI update and loot pool changes. Think about season 3 versus like I should say think about going from seasons 2 to 3 compared to 1 and 2. 1 and 2 was a huge step for the game, whereas 2 to 3 was not much. The big thing that season 3 introduced was like the mini live events. So that'll be cool if they rerun the meteors. Also, just having live events again will be awesome. But I do not see the OG mode getting more players until we get to like seasons 4 and 5. If they do a Star Wars pass, I'll max out the pass in one day just to not play for the rest of the season. I would just like say wait till the end at that point when all the challenges are out. Just like the final week of the season. Daigo's deals. Kendo's likely the youngest. I'm pretty sure they both call him younger brother. I think it's possible for us to get a Foxclan Battle Pass. Not as a whole pass, but like I can see packs in the shop, or you know, of course, Foxclan skin or a Drift remix will probably be thrown in. Something every here and there. What would I want the next reload map to be? Chapter 2, Season 2, just with some like elements of 3 and 1 put in there. Like have all the boss POIs. Actually, this is a creative map that did this really well. Have all like the boss POIs and even have the bosses, I would say, if they want to spice things up. Be like present, but just kind of put them closer together. I think that'd be the way to do it. Also, interesting strategy. How'd that work out for you? Yeesh. So he was hiding down there. Where they want has to be yet to be seen. Oh, he's still down here. Oh my god. Oh, that'll do it. Well, yeah, someone wondered what was better, the drum gun or the Midas, or sorry, the Midas drum gun or the Brutus minigun. I would say Midas drum gun. Ballistic desperately needs no. Ballistic should not have been released in its current state. Like, I think the fact they were released in its current state is a friggin' joke. That's not even early access. I think Drift and Jewel sound like. Jewel is exactly how Newscape Pro had her sound. That's just the voice I hear at this point. And as far as Drift goes, honestly, I just think he would sound like, if he's supposed to be a little older now, probably like how Star Wars sounds in the Guardians game that Square Enix made. That's exactly how I hear him. Kind of like the Surfer Bro voice, but not like where he sounds like a consistent bumbling idiot. Is it bad my friend is champion in ranked ballistics? I mean, no, if they enjoy it. I just think Ballistic shouldn't release in its current state. Getting 2 pass skins because of Battle Pass. OG... What? What do you mean 2 pass skins? What? I think Midas is blind. Who knows what he's doing? How many times do you think Jules has crashed out of Midas? Plenty! He's a terrible father. Oh, so I'm just gonna wait for shop at this point, because it's like, what, 5 minutes? I think they'll do a chapter 2 permanent mode. I think they're just gonna rotate between chapters 1 and 2. Honestly. I was thinking chapter 2 season 1 might be looked at more fondly next time around, since it won't be, you know, a third of a year. Who would win Conquest? Oh, it's obviously Word Girl. Come on, guys. Word Girl is easily soloing Conquest. Like, come on. Maybe we should give us a compilation of every time it's happened. Change about that'd be funny. I think after this season, Midas will ever return again. Yeah, of course. Midas is meant to be a reoccurring character. And yeah, he should say it such. Do I know Forge Shorts? I think I've heard of them. I haven't watched their videos though. Oh, let's see here. Alright, I got about 4 minutes. I'll shop. You know what? Just right before shop, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick, chat. I don't know why I got to go right now. Where's my AFK screen? There it is. I will be right back, chat. And then we'll look at the shop. I'm back. Why is the entire chat? Not gonna ask. Not gonna ask. Alright. Hope they do a chapter 4 theme map reload. Yeah, that'd be great. Just the weather chat. Oh my god. What is happening in the YouTube chat? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. We got about a minute before item shop, so I'll just switch over to it. Yeah, get this off my screen. Look at Goku. Goku's cool. Oh wow, my creator code fell out. Great, I love how that's set. Yeah, guys, if you ever want to support me, the creator code is just ThunderDM. It's sensitive. I don't think I mentioned that on the stream as much as I should. Yeah, again, we should be seeing shop here in a matter of seconds. Alright. Just left from the gym and I come back to this. Yeah, that's about right. Heard Quick's done bad things, but what did he do? Don't have to answer. It's not. He basically just harassed Epic Games developers when he was younger. But even now, he's just a toxic person to, like, a lot of other content in general, just a bad influence. Seems like he's always in beef with somebody. He's just... It's not like he's done a crime. But he's just kind of an asshole. That's really it. Alright, let's get to the top of the shop. Gross. Oh, Rebirth Harley. Neat. Oh, yeah, Rat Monster. But... Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, y'all think, Y'all think the Lego, glitch is still here? Or do they switched it? Oh, look. It's horrible. Let's see what else is here. I know there's supposed to be new emotes now. I'm curious if anything else came out. Oh. Let's see here. And we're gonna definitely get the stream hit with this one, but that's alright. I mean, yeah, Black Eyed Peas emote. It's a pretty sure that's who made this song. I can't tell if I like the emote. Love the song. Love the song. It's cool though. Anything else interesting in the store? Oh, this is the spring section. What does Pepper Thorn have to do with spring? Okay. Very cool. Oh, what? Okay. Carol G's back, I guess. That's neat. What is this? Anything new here? Nope. He's the same. Looks like it. Not gonna lie, pretty mid shop. I'm just kind of goofy. Yeah, I'm right. I'm gonna grab that emote though. That's a pretty solid icon emote, I'd say. All right, nice. Oh yeah, we have some machinist's other sister here. Yeah. Look at one more time. Oh yeah, it's the stupid thing with Lego still here. Let me just switch over to Lego Odyssey. I'm curious, because there's no way they left this in, right? All right. Okay, yeah, no, it's fixed. Looks like it's fixed. All right. My God. All right, go back to 0 build ranked. Wish they'd bring traps outside OG. I agree. Just the sister, yeah. Will Kid and Roy come back? Who knows? He hasn't been back in a minute. We need a Yasuke simulator. What? Just give me Assassin's Creed Shadows. The engineer kind of looks like the operator, not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, they're supposed to be siblings. Favorite skin? Always will be. I guess I worn Sid once. I haven't worn Sid in a minute. There's such a good skin. Yeah, he's been my favorite for a long time. I asked you about MHA, now I'm gonna have to ask which DBZ should be in Fortnite. That who are they gonna put in this game at this point? I think Broly might be the only of note character left. Straight go second. Straight's a great skin, yeah. I think I've said before, like the top of my locker, I purposely made this my top skins in the game in order. Griff, Jules, Hope, Renzo, Midas. Totally Not Geno, Stray, Antonia, Sid, Hades, Persephone, and then it gets into all the collabs and stuff. Ascendant Midas better than OG. Oh, absolutely. Ascendant Midas is peak. Original Midas is cool and all, but nah, Ascendant's by far the best one. Like, I wouldn't even put Outlaw Midas in my top 3 Midas skins. Like, I don't know. I get why people like it. Not for me. Ascendant's just like, damn. Perfect. We get Yamcha. Yeah, Yamcha, his emote is him getting killed by, was it Vegeta or, no, it was Nappa. Do I recommend buying Scrap Knight Jules or Ascendant Midas? I mean, I like both those skins. I still think the best, well, the best Jewel skin in general is the Beach one, which still waiting for that to get topped. Sure as hell wasn't combat tech. That's really good. Wish you had the golden touch. You can turn on the golden touch if you make him reactive. I almost like, oh, it was a Cyberman. Oh my god, you're right. Dude, it's been so long. Even Nappers. It's been so sorry. I forgot just how badly Yamcha got shit on. Oh my god, it's bad. Actually, now I think about it, it's bad. I just was rewatching Zekai. Oh my god. It's funny too, because in OG Dragon Ball, I'm pretty sure Yamcha was like a pretty like, not like a menacing character, but was like almost a rival to Goku, and then he just gets disrespected constantly. They need to make a new Jewel skin. I agree. Should have the Dragon Ball fusions. Maybe. I don't know. I personally think they shouldn't do any more Dragon Ball for a long time. We already have so many. They need to move on to some other anime. I'm talking about Desert Warrior. I've never watched the original, although it's Bruce, I wouldn't know. But jeez. Every enemies of Goku became a sort. That is actually very true. One Piece skins. It'll happen eventually. Really hoping they're gonna combine seasons 3 and 4. Nope. I still think 1 through 3 should have just all been like 1 month long. There's really not enough content for them to be, you know. Who? I don't play Brawl Stars now. What jam tracks I love music is that? It was a Mecha Cuddle Masters theme. I forget what it's called. But it's, what am I supposed to be, Cuddle Simulators? No, I asked this every stream, but is Scorpion's release date? No. We have no idea. Well, has Chapter 2 remake stick to Season 2? Because that's easily the most liked season from that chapter. To this day, it's the most popular season of Fortnite ever. Even though there's still elements of Seasons 1 and 3 in it. Like the cars were in there from Season 3, and we also had some of the outposts from Season 1. But they knew what they were doing. And I'm still gonna say it worked very well. I thought I hit to open that. That's my bad. I think Yu-Gi-Oh could work. Maybe. One Ball is a Season 1 rep. Yeah, that too. But yeah, there was almost no Season 3 content, minus Kit at the very end, and he didn't even get a new skin. Which I really don't understand that. I put cheese on my cheeseburger? No. Totally not. Dynamo TNT is a Season 3 hybrid. Kinda. I don't know if that was really supposed to be Oser, just a better TNT design. This boy was an upgrade over the original. So my opinion on Sabrina Carpenter will likely be in the next set. Good. Good pick. Very good pick. They haven't been missing with Festival recently, so that's good. Just better Hades or Midas. Like in this game, Midas. Heard it was gonna be T-Pain or Post Malone. That was like the original thought process. That was just people using like, I don't know, the logic of, okay, so T-Pain's doing all this like ridiculous beefing with Big Dill stuff. Maybe he's next festival. No, and then Post Malone got rumored. No, and now Sabrina Carpenter, who was said to be getting something, is rumored. It's nobody really knows. Everyone's just guessing. Make a video recapping the storyline. I've been doing that for every season. Like I'm up to date. You gotta go on the red platform for those videos. Those are too long to be on TikTok. What's the point of the T-Pain stuff? Just me. I'm convinced T-Pain's just taking on side quests now. I'm excited or worried for the upcoming Disney mode. I think it's gonna flop. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't care. I'm curious to see it. Of course, I'll give it a shot, because why wouldn't I? I want to be proven wrong. I want it to actually be something pretty hype. But, going off the other metaverse modes, I mean, yeah, Festival's good and Lego's good, but I don't, like, it's not really something you play every day. Yeah, no one will download Fortnite. Yeah, no one's gonna download Fortnite for the Disney mode. Everyone's gonna download it for the Battle Royale at the end of the day. Everything else is kind of bonus content. Pickle War update, he's on the run from the feds. It's the worst that you're actually right. Big Dill unironically commits an actual pump and dump scheme. Gets arrested. Just had no business buying part of Epic. Actually, it's made getting the Marvel collabs and the Star Wars collabs and anything else from them easier, so... I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but, Like, can I not jump off the damn cooler? God. That's why you don't really chat when you're trying to do things. Never works out. I'm kidding. Weird question. What national? What? What is... Why is this Greek? What? From Greece? Huh? Also, the palest person I've ever seen in my life. Midas Greek, yes. Midas is quite literally a character from Greek mythology. Fortnite did not make him up. That is a very real thing, and the reason he is so pale is because he's malnourished. Because he can't eat, because everything he touches turns to gold. That's the original, tale of Midas. Like, the original... That's also why he has that one flower back bling. When they did the Rise of Midas, that was supposed to be his daughter, Marigolds. Marigolds. You know, the daughter he turned to gold. That's the original story. Yeah, that's why I genuinely thought they were going to run with Marigold being his daughter, because the actual myth, the daughter's name is Marigold. Man, I gotta read. Is it time for Thunder to do Greek mythology? Yeah, I'm talking about myself in the third person. Ah, kill me. But it's time for more Greek mythology lessons, I guess. Oh boy. I remember doing those during that season. That was fun. Those are some of my favorite Who Is videos I ever made, if I'm being honest. That was hello, Cole. What skins am I hoping for in the next OG pass? I'm fine with whatever. I'll be honest. They already did my favorite Season 3 skin. They confirmed them. I'm good. Well, Greek mythology. Greek mythology's great. It's not weird at all. It's not weird until you start looking at their family tree. Yeesh. Not gonna lie, Disney movies now are basically just copy and paste. Yeah, pretty much. But it's because half of them are just live-action remakes of animated classics. That should have stayed. Guess what? Animated classics. So... I can do that too. I'm about to say, my God. Some movies need to be left alone. Yep, I agree fully. Those are the best movie Disney's put out in years, which is Encanto, is the only original one they've made recently. Funny how that works. What skins that are not Jules and Drift that I want reskins? Lorenzo needs one. Stray, Thunder, both need one. Sorry, I need a drink. If I looked at my locker, basically, in my opinion, every Battle Pass skin, especially, at least if they were popular, should have, like, an item shop counterpart people can always buy, like, whenever it's in rotation. Like, if you're not gonna bring back battle passes, that's just what they should do. There should always be, like, something that can come back that's, like, comparable. Because then also people just won't want the... Like, you can still have, like, an OG item, but you wouldn't have, like... I don't know, like, this complete feeling of missing out on a skin or a character you really like. Especially with licensed skins, like, I think it's ridiculous how for so long Darth Vader, even now, the original Darth Vader is locked behind a battle pass that's never coming back. I think that's dumb. Wait years for an actual Black Knight remake. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, it's incredible. Hope is an item shop skin called Heroic Hope. Yeah. So I didn't say Hope. Why is my so skinny? Okay, since apparently we don't know what malnourished means, he can't eat. Until Jules made him that gauntlet, he couldn't eat. He can't pick stuff up. Now he can, because he has the thing that expresses golden touch, but yeah. New OG Pass Reaper skin is just John Wick. I still think I'm going by predictions again. Rex X Burnout will be one of them. And, Elite Agent and, Tomato Head will be the other one. Thought I could control the golden touch, they retconned it. I don't blame anybody for thinking he could, because that was a retcon. Just white space. God. They respond to Star Wars comment, my bad. Got that with 20 YouTube ads. Don't know. What was the Star Wars thing? I've heard of Star Wars. Oh, yeah. We talked about that earlier. I personally am hoping it's not true. I don't want that. I'm fine with events, just not full seasons. I don't think really any collab should be a full season. DC is maybe an exception because they've never really taken that to its fullest extent. But I'm being honest with Star Wars. How are they going to top what they do with Mega? That was the best Star Wars event we've ever had, and we've never seen them even come close before or after. They retconned the gauntlet. No, they retconned that he can control his touch. That's why he needed the gauntlet. That is your favorite? I figured that is your profile picture, to be fair. Why don't I want Star Wars? Okay. Explain to me how they're going to make Star Wars interesting for multiple months. It's all content we've seen before. They're going to, what, put in the lightsabers, the blasters. We're going to get some cool skins, sure, but, like, why would I want to play that? I do also feel like part of my feeling is sort of just my general falling out of Star Wars as a brand. Because I'll be honest, I don't care anymore. Which is crazy how, in the span of 10 years, I went from my favorite franchise of all time to I don't even care. We need a fully original season no collab. Oh, I'd love that. I would truly love that. Fortnite will always be at its best when it's just relying on its own ideas. With the only real exception being remix, like... Oh, and I guess the original Marvel season. Most of Fortnite's best seasons are just original content or majority original content. Star Wars is good. It was good. It was very good. Clone Wars, one of my favorite shows of all time. The original trilogy, love it. The prequel trilogy, love it. Now, I even like Rebels when that was out. Star Wars in the last, like, few years has been so bad. I think the last Star Wars thing I enjoyed was Jedi Survivor. I have not enjoyed anything since. And even before Jedi Survivor, I was like, wow, this is mid as shit, or even bad. I honestly would... Maybe I should do that as a video, just going a full rant about how Star Wars murdered their own brand, but I feel like that's been done to death. Am I gonna watch Revenge of the Sith in theaters? I don't know if my theater's playing it. I'll have to check. If they are, I might, because that is, like, my second favorite Star Wars movie. Empire Strikes Back's my favorite. Actually, Empire Strikes Back, fun fact, is my favorite movie of all time. Andor's pretty good. Oh, yeah, you're right. Andor's good. My bad. Forgot about Andor. I liked Andor and I liked Mandalorian. Those two live action shows I thought were very good. Minus the third season of Mando, to be clear. That's terrible. But like, I did not like Ahsoka that much. I thought it was okay. Obi-Wan was also okay. I think that one's actually overhated. I didn't even bother watching Acolyte. I heard just how bad it was, and I saw some clips. I was like, yikes. I'm good. Thanks. I don't care. But even on the animated side, I feel like this... Here's the hot take of the century. I did not like Bad Batch at all. I thought it was the worst Star Wars animated show by, like, a landslide. I don't even know how to describe it. I was baffled by how bad that was compared to Dave Filoni's other shows. Fancying Luke on as Leia and Leia as the pillars of Star Wars. Because they are. You have two sets of pillars. Luke, Han, Leia, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka. And I guess Darth Vader, if you want to call the true pillar of all of Star Wars. And I'm not saying Star Wars can't make new characters and have really cool stories. We saw it with Mandalorian. And we saw it with Rogue One. That movie's awesome. But it just seems like a lot of it. It's just is corporate feeling Star Wars has now. It's just, I don't really like it anymore. Wish Lucasfilm stuck to adapting the EU books. Oh, please. Those were so good. Even some of the new canon books and comics are really cool. Like, some of the Vader comics are awesome. I just read one of the Darth Maul ones recently. That was awesome. Hell, even adapt the Cal Kestis games. Those slap. Anyway, I did not expect to rant about Star Wars. So actually, it seems like considering the viewership's actually up. I think people like me ranting about Star Wars. Look at that. And I love ranting about Star Wars because I'm still butthurt over what they did. Swear Disney ruins everything it touches, so I'm a little worried for Fortnite with that. I think Chrome will come back. Wait, not. Empire Strikes Back, Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, or top 3. That's such a good top 3, honestly. I don't even blame anyone for putting Rogue One in their top 3. That movie's actually really good. That one felt like it was just made by some really passionate Star Wars fans. That just had a really good idea. For, like, the most minuscule plot point of how they got the Death Star plans. Movie slaps. Okay. That's not good at all. Okay. Not my best move. I think I'm deep fried. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe not. Maybe I am. Shit. The Echo is kind of good, not gonna lie. Just my taste, so I'm not hating on opinions. If you like the Acolyte, it's not like it's like a crime against humanity. But, like, I'm not gonna hate someone for their opinions just because I don't agree with them. Also, Quiz versus... Was that Quiz versus the World? I think it's World. Sorry, it cuts off. And, Rabbit, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that. Thunder Rose, I hate what they did with the sequel trilogy, but Star Wars and that's still good. I'm glad we can agree on the sequel trilogy. I actually think Force Awakens was fine, even though it's just basically a remake of A New Hope. Also, good night, Rabbit. But the Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. Oh my god. I will still say, specifically Rise of Skywalker is the worst experience I have ever had going to a movie theater. That is the closest I've ever come to walking out of a movie. That might be my... I don't think it's literally the worst movie of all time, but to me, it's the worst movie of all time. There's worse movies. But also, that I can't think of a movie that bad that cost over $1 billion. Or made $1 billion. If it even did. God, the movie pissed me off. Anything good in the shop? Not really. Oh, what movie? The last Star Wars sequel trilogy movie, Rise of Skywalker. That movie's atrocious. Even though remix was a dream, or the characters... Yeah, the characters are real. Yeah, characters are real. The events were a dream. Opinion on the Jurassic Park / World franchise. IMO, the original is one of my favorite movies of all time. The rest of it right here. Oh, yeah, no, you're summing up exactly what I think, Michael. The original Jurassic Park is an incredible movie. Like, I would say one of the best movies ever made. The rest I never want to watch again. Except Jurassic World. Jurassic World was actually okay. The first one. But, like, The Lost World 3 and the other two Jurassic Worlds, forget it. I don't care. But that first movie, chef's kiss. Actually, like, memes aside, actually peak cinema. I love that movie. Yeah, I have it in my collection somewhere. I'd have to dig it out. We got a bot in chat. We always have bots in chat. Yeah. There. Give me a sec. We can get rid of the bot. Bam. Let's block the bot. Get out of the bot. You blocked free TikTok coins. Totally not trying to scam my audience. Thanks. Think we'll get more of the cue balls? Oh, absolutely. Okay, you're good. Alright, you're good. Yep, you're banned. Have a good night. What are my thoughts on the kneecapper? I think it's funny. I don't take the game too seriously, so I find stuff like that funny. If I was a comp player, though, oh my god. Jurassic Park 3 sucks for over pushing the Spino as the new T-Rex. Jurassic Park 3 is just bad as a movie. I don't know what they're thinking there. Just wish we could apply sprays to the clone trooper skins. Oh, that would've been cool, actually, you're right. So I think we'll get more... what? What movie makes me the most... What? Bro, you might as well just give me the whole alphabet in text there, because, like, what does that even mean? That I like the Tales of the Jedi and Empire. I do not like Tales of the Empire, to be honest. Tales of the Jedi. Oh, I forgot about that. No, those Dooku episodes especially slapped. I love seeing Dooku's backstory. I thought that was awesome. That's actually something I always kind of wanted to see. I'm glad we finally saw it, and it was done very well. I guess I can't say I hate everything newer Star Wars. I think it's like the main shows and whatnot have been what have really disappointed me. Admittedly, though, I have not seen Skeleton Crew yet. I don't even know if I haven't even heard anybody talk about that, to be honest. I don't know if it's any good or not. Maybe I'll eventually get around to watching that. Can't wait for Scorpion to come out. He probably won't be in 2 days. He'll probably be in the files, but I don't know if he'll be out yet. Now, I could be wrong. He might be. Like, don't take anything I'm saying as like 100% fact here. We don't know his exact release date. We just know he's coming. I find it really weird how they waited this long to add him, though. I thought he'd be sooner. I'm a fake fan of Star Wars, but I still need to watch Clone Wars. Yeah, definitely get on that. That's the bet. Star Wars peaked with the Clone Wars, if I'm being honest. Like, that's just the best Star Wars thing, if I'm being honest. That series actually goes crazy. No, there's really no point in doing this. Now, what's there? Trying to watch after you finish Invincible and Avatar: The Last Airbender. Ooh, Avatar's great. Clone Wars and Rebels were OP. Rebels I liked, but I have a lot of issues with it. Rebels was the epitome of you're either getting one of the most boring episodes of any Star Wars. I should say the most boring, but like just a bunch of filler episodes that you really are not going to remember or care about, or you're getting some of the best Star Wars, like, ever. Like, that show is such a mixed bag in the weirdest way, but at the same time, the characters are so charming, I don't care. It was the one time, or one of the only times I think filler content was actually fine, because the Rebels crew are some of the most likable Star Wars characters in general. Like, even Ezra, who was annoying as hell in the first season, ended up being a great character by the end. I'm at my point now where when I saw, like, Ezra and Sabine and Zeb in, like, the live-action series recently, it just started being like, oh, I know them! I like them! It's like the only redeeming thing about Ahsoka for me was Ezra. I shouldn't say the only. That show is not the worst. It wasn't the best either. Clone Wars got peak and season. I'd even say 2. And for real, about to take on Rebels. Rebels, I would say season 1 until the very last episode was not the best. But then they found their footing with it very quickly. I do not think, like, I rewatched some of it more recently. Like, by more recently, I mean like a year ago. Oh my god, also. Hello. Oh, escape. About Resistance. Resistance I can kind of write off as it's like more supposed to be a kid's show, so I don't judge them as harshly. Because, yeah, I'll be honest, if we were to judge that versus Bad Batch, Resistance is probably worse. It's kind of sad how they're about on the same level, though. So it's considered Rebel Season 5. I know it follows it up pretty, and it does follow it pretty well. Interesting strategy there. Oh, you wanna... Wow, he knew what he was doing. I didn't. It's amazing to see how Ahsoka being hated and turned out to be one of the greatest Star Wars characters. Oh yeah, no, that's the funniest thing. I remember when she was first in that Clone Wars movie, she was insufferable. Oh, shocker. Jujutsu Kaisen fans being annoying. That's new and different on the internet. I have a grudge against that entire fandom, if you didn't know. I swear to God, I've had the whole thing spoiled for me. I can't even watch the anime. There's no point. I already know what happens. It's incredible. God. I'm using Jinx. I don't care. It's my favorite chapter 6 POI. Probably Seaport. I hate the JJK fandom so much. Yeah, for real. They're terrible. I don't even think the show's like that bad or anything. I don't personally like rank it very high for anime. But it's not bad. It's solid. The fandom is insufferable. I've actually made my point with anime. My favorite thing to do now is watch anime like half a year to a year after it's relevant. Because then you just have nobody talking about it and you don't have to deal with the community. Best thing ever. Love it. Couldn't recommend it enough. Rerun, this is what I just watched personally. Love that anime. I love not hearing about it. I was gonna see you later, Neo Metal Sonic. Don't exactly like any kind of anime's cool, but there's definitely a lot of weird anime out there. I'm not gonna deny that. I don't think that the shonen genre is also very bloated with just a lot of crap. Basically, a lot of shonen just feels like it's ripoffs of either Dragon Ball or Yu Yu Hakusho. Which, Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite anime of all time. Also, see you later, Ant. Oh, so when did they add Arcane? They added Arcane before Season 1 came out. They've never been back since, but Jinx and Bai are both in this game. Oh, Joey. Oh, Jar Jar. Can't get into it. Honestly, fandoms are... I don't blame you, man. See you later, King Crimson. So I hope they come back. I hope so too. I don't like gatekeeping skins, honestly. Not my style. Hot take, Minecraft Dungeons was a W during COVID. I didn't play it during COVID. Oh wait, no, I did play it. Come on. I think I did. I played it like once on Game Pass. My great COD for 2020 game was actually Red Dead Redemption 2. Was one of them. Persona 5 Royal and Final Fantasy 7 Remake were the games I played during it. All bangers, by the way. Is Fortnite gotten stale recently? Oh, Fortnite's got... Honestly, I understand that. I'm actually thinking about making that one of my upcoming videos, because I've actually been playing this game a lot less. But when I do play it, I'm enjoying it so much more. That's something I can really encourage people to do. Like, legitimately take, like, a week away from Fortnite and then come back. Or even longer if you need it. I'm serious. The game becomes so much more enjoyable when you just don't play it for a while. Oh, and I'm just playing solo tonight. But feel free to stay in chat. Kind of just read off questions. Usually. The Ray movie is in development hell. I thought the Ray movie got straight up canned. Because they realized nobody wants it. I'd rather watch a Kylo movie, honestly. It's more interesting. Oh, I'd watch a Finn movie. That's interesting. Oh, Killer Fox. So I think we're gonna get more River Guard skins. We did just get one, so I think we'll probably see one again eventually. It depends on how the fish guy sold, and we'll see how I think about it. I think Dune's actually gonna come back. Are they gonna pull a Kratos and Black Adam? Shoot. I think it will, to be honest. Because Warner Bros. And them are on pretty good terms again. Black Adam, I think, is a problem with, specifically The Rock. And which, again, why I say so many times on stream, why I think the 7 haven't come back in so long. They don't want to spend the money again on The Rock. Or Brie Larson. And as far as Kratos goes, I think that might be with PlayStation. Because PlayStation's been doing a lot of stupid shit recently. Because if you guys haven't noticed, like, we haven't had Kratos back in a while, sure, but we haven't had Aloy back either. We haven't had Nathan Drake back either. So, like, what's going on there? So glad they asked about live event stuff, because I would rather have big live events, to be honest. I think, personally, there should be a mini live event for every season. There isn't a big one. Live events should just be a constant in Fortnite because they bring players to the game. It's something I think everyone in the community, no matter what like sub part of the community you're in, can agree the live events are just awesome. And it's part of what makes Fortnite Fortnite. Like, name another game that like gets their entire community to come together for big live events. I think it absolutely should be like more prioritized than all these metaverse modes that like 10 people are playing. Yeah, PlayStation's kind of like Nintendo, which isn't good at all. They're not to the same extent of Nintendo, because they still put their stuff on PC. The problem I think PlayStation's having is they're trying to be like... They're trying to like... I don't know how to describe it. Due to their like multiplayer initiative with like trying to do all those multiplayer games, I think they like wanted to vault all their characters to their own projects. Though, in all honesty, I think they're going to eventually go back on all this. Because their strategy's very clearly shifted since the beginning of the PS5 era, and I think with the PS6, we might see them kind of go back to, like, the PS4 strategy of making, like, a bunch of single-player games, doing collabs here or there. I don't know, maybe it's just my own wishful thinking, because, good lord, Sony just likes making stupid decisions. But if I were, anyway, back on the topic of the live events, because that's what Georgia brought up. I think they should do mini events again for every season that doesn't have a main one, and the two big ones for the year should be in like the middle of a chapter and at the end. So you always have like a narrative going throughout the chapter with like the climax and the finale being your two big like live event moments. It's either, I'm assuming you mean Spider-Man 4. Yeah, I think we will. But if you're meaning Spider-Verse, you're funny. Could there be a new 7? I think we're just gonna see like a corrupted version of them. Personally, I think people need to finally open up like their minds to the new characters. Because I'm just gonna be so blunt. The new characters are so much better written. Oh my god. The 7 are like cool, like action heroes. Like sure, they're kind of like your Power Ranger-esque characters, but they never really expanded upon them and make them super interesting in my eyes. Granted, I can't say Fortnite in general is the most deep story of all time, but I don't know. I like how the new writing team's approaching characters a little more complex versus how Donald Mustard did it. Wish I had the original Jules Chapter 2 Season 3. Valid. It's a great skin. I mean, Beach Jules I'd still say is the better one, but that's just me personally. Meant Spider-Man 3. Oh, no. There's not a chance. Not a chance, man. They're not even done with Wolverine. I would say we're probably not going to hear about Spider-Man 3 till about when the PS6 is going to be out. Like, we got years waiting. Do I think Hope will be more connected to the 0 point? Yeah, I think they're going to make the story for the next few chapters just kind of like finding these lost 0 point shards. Probably have random Midas appearances here and there. Just... Not gonna lie, Super Bowl halftime show is underrated and overrated. I feel like we should have talked about the Super Bowl halftime show months ago. I liked it personally, that's all I'll say. Wasn't the best one of all time, though. I think people need to stop acting like it was the greatest halftime show ever, acting like it's the worst one ever. It was, like, good. I think that's the best way, but it was good. Could have been better, could have been worse. Just might as well play the mobile game Dragon Ball Legends. Sure, why not? Do you miss 0 point related storyline? We're in a 0 point storyline right now. Like, now. The Chapter 6 storyline is 0 point. I don't know why people, like, need it, but we have it. I don't know. I kind of like the small scale Chapter 5 went for, personally. Up until the end, that was dumb. I feel like when you do a smaller scale conflict, it lets you, like, get a deeper look at your characters versus, like, oh, wow, look, they have to face world-ending threat. 9,000. Bonk. Oh, hello, Midas drum gun. I think Hope's sister will come back eventually. Because fans are basically begging for it. I think it's the only reason it might happen. Also, did this guy really dump Fletcher's? Oh my god, I swear if he did what he think he did. I better not find Fletcher's mammoth pistol just sitting down here. What does I like this sniper? Come on. Oh, and it's gonna be back down here, isn't it? Where's this? My god. Come on. Oh, we're throwing out one of the best mythics in the game. Yeesh. Invisible fans are not surviving a year. Y'all can wait. Learn some patience. Actually, no. Invincible fans will be perfectly fine. OG Invincible fans. Because we had to wait like 4 years for it. I remember the like 4-year gap between seasons 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't think it's 4, it's like 3, but still, you get my point. Y'all can wait a year. Wish they'd give Jones hunters and agents more lore. Who? Also. God. Maybe I should have won with that sniper. Yeesh. Build a lot of potential. Who are you talking about? Like, who needs more lore? Sort of the bullet hit. Nah, I missed. I whiffed hard on those. I think the IO or Last Reality should have any chance coming back. I would never bring the IO back. They're pretty defeated. Unless they want to bring Geno back and show him rebuild it. Sure, that's fine. But like the Last Reality, yeah, they need to end that storyline off at some point. I don't know, I just think they shouldn't just like constantly be repeating the 0 Point saga. Like it was pretty said and done with the collision event. The only real problem is after that they had to rush getting rid of the 7 due to Donald Mustard's departure. Like I'm pretty confident saying something was bound to happen to them. It was just, I think we're supposed to see whatever happened on screen, not this like weird like, you know, just disappearing act they had to pull. So maybe a hot take. I'm not a big fan of what? Valeria? Or Valerie? Who's Valerie? I think it's supposed to say Valeria, but that's kind of fair. I mean, it's not like she did much. I think her design's awesome. I think the potential she has is great, but I didn't do anything. Haven't they shown IO guards and trailers before, like in the Lego one? There's still like stray guards, yeah, but like the IO fell during the collision event. They have no leadership. Like the season after Vibin, you would find like IO guards like not knowing what to do with their life because the organization was gone. So no, they're gone. They're defeated. What happened to the Chapter 5 island? It's fine. We just left. We're reality hopping now. Again, what I said before, I think the whole point of why the islands won't get destroyed anymore, they're gonna build up to like a chapter where the whole gimmick is actually gonna be there being multiple maps on rotation. So like we'll rotate between Chapter 5's map, Chapter 6's map, etc., etc. Kind of like how Reload rotates. And narratively, if you don't destroy them and they end up being fine, you know, you can do something with them later. That's just my guess. I mean, now we know there's a version of Chapter 2, even if it's a dream, that we can go to. There's probably a version of Chapter 1, like, canonically, that's fine. Probably the OG version that we played during that season is fine. Where did I even hit him? I need a ride. Thanks. I think he got in with me. I have a plan. It's really stupid, I promise. You're not hitting me. So, Sub-Zero. Hi, how you doing? Hope you like going for a ride. Hi. Sometimes I'm gonna send it with enough momentum, but I guess the bat works well enough for that. Done with the original Hunters from Chapter 2, Season 5. Oh, yeah. You know, I actually wouldn't mind Condor coming back. Also, Lexa and Orin. Or, you know, well, Lexa was one of his Hunters. Yeah, they can always get more stuff. I don't think they all need more, though. But we get Chapter 3 Remix. No. Too soon. I don't think they should do any sort of OG season this year. They need to cool it for a bit. Pop. Pop. There's a hidden bunker by Tilted and Reload. Well, yeah, because that's like where there was one originally, I believe. It might just be even a little nod to the bunkers back in the day, which ended up being how the IO would monitor the island. Need chapter 6 remix. Yeah, you know what? Nonsense. I think you're right. I think it was Mystica. Watch a recap of the story. I feel like, oh yeah, I think I should say this on stream. I'm thinking about doing like a recap of like the origins of Fortnite storyline now that the OG mode's out. The thing about Fortnite is the story didn't really start till season 4 or like the end of 3. So if I were to do like a lore video now and then like end it with the visitors arrival, that'd be probably pretty good like starting point video. And then maybe throughout the OG season, I'll like every few seasons do like a check-in, like, yeah, this is what happened during those seasons, and this is what happened during these other ones. Kind of like, here, I hope you guys get caught up, because Lord knows a lot of this stuff is complicated. Bop. That. Give me that. Whee! What's collab I want? Persona 5. The most wanted collab. You want a top 3, Persona 5, Final Fantasy 7 or 16, and Kingdom Hearts, just Kingdom Hearts in general. All that. Then we sent Amy to the last reality during chapter. Yeah, she's never come back. That's what I mean. They're in like this weird limbo with that storyline, because I think chapter 4 season 1's story was written before Donald Mustard said he was gonna, you know, step down. So I think they had ideas for what to do with the whole 7 plot, but they just never really knew what to do entirely. Because chapter 4, while the story was so bad, it was in between Donald Mustard being there and Charlie Wen being there. So there was really nobody to lead like the storyline or really anything going on. Like, I'm surprised chapter 4 seasons are as fun as they are. I think Lego Fortnite's a fail. No, not at all. I think Lego Fortnite, at least player count wise, is a big success. Not as big as maybe they thought, but I think it's a big success. I mean, any game that gets, I think it's around, what, 50,000 active players today? In peak hours? Like, any game that has that player count, that's mad impressive. Also, hello, Tommy. Rocket Racing is a fact. But no, any game that has like consistently like tens of thousands of active players, it's not a fail. Majority of popular games only get about 30 to 50,000 active players at a time. Which will always make me laugh when somebody says like Fortnite is like dying or failing. Meanwhile, it has more players than like 99.9% of games out in the market right now. Why am I happened to my frames there for a sec? Oh my god. Hello? Hello? Did I lag out or something? My stream's still running. I see a Goku. Can I hit Goku? No, because he actually dodged that. Okay, I can hit Goku. What? So he's waiting for me down there. I'm not gonna fall for that. Actually need a little more creative. How we move around here. Yeah, lay down for me. Okay. Hear me, bro? No, I'm asking because like I think I lagged in Fortnite. Anyone else, actually, genuine question, because I was noticing it last night too. Anyone else, like, when playing Fortnite this season, just had, like, real server issues? Like, I haven't, like... No... Oh. Well, time to be an absolute menace. Is that the rocket launcher? I was like, that's that. Are you kidding me? I have a really funny idea. I'm gonna wait here to see if that guy comes back. I love the bat. I love the bat. I'd be so mad, but also he knew I was there. Oh my god. You don't have to actually know the key to countering the bat. Just make sure you're not, like, standing in a place where you can just get easily, and I do mean easily, knocked off of a cliff by someone. Oh, like that. Yeah, that'll... Alright. Bat's a little low, or than I want it to be, but I think I also have circle advantage, so I don't know how this will work out for me though. Will I ever do a play of you? You know what? I thought about it. So I was shown this creative map recently. It's kind of like Reload, but it's Chapter 2, Season 2 with like the boss and all that. I was gonna see if like maybe a play with viewers for that would be of interest to anyone. Ooh. Okay. Now that's it. It's all in the Jinx skin, guys. All in the Jinx skin. Oh, so thank you for all the gifts, Ashlyn. So I think we're a command. Yeah, I think it might have to be where we end for the night. I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty peak final. 11 eliminations too. I don't think we're topping that game tonight, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be honest. I'm about to call it there. Did they just reskin these wheels that are in the shop for ranked? Oh well, at least they're free. I think I gotta call it there. I think it's just, that's too good. That's too good of an ending. But all right, chat. I am fully planning though this Tuesday when OG Season 3 comes out to stream a little bit of that. We'll talk about the OG season then. So there will be another stream here very soon. So I guess for now, might be a video tomorrow, but there'll be a video covering the Season 3 OG Pass on Tuesday, and we'll stream that night and talk about it. So for now, everyone have a good night, and I'll catch y'all later. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Bye, guys.